Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do my first impressions on the Shirogorov 95R. This is a sweet ass knife that was sent to me by Jared from Neves Knives. Big shout out to Jared. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. You can see here this is an M390 steel. It is a Shirogorov. And as Jake over at Bearded Gear would call it, a Shirogorov. Love you, Jake. It has that action. It's ridiculous. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. What did I call this? The F95R? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. I'll make sure I put the right name in the description. He did give me... I should have kept it, but I didn't. He gave me a little thing that had all the names on it. Pretty sure it's the F95R because it's the liner lock series, which is cool. So anyway, first impressions is this thing is really nice. This is my favorite Shirogorov I've checked out yet. Excuse me. It's been a long Sunday, and I'm just trying to catch up with some videos here. I got a lot of loaners in, and I want to get through them. And I've had this for a couple days, so I want to make sure the first impressions are actually first impressions and not a full review. I actually have had this for, it's been more than a few days, but I haven't carried it. I haven't carried it. I put it in the knife case when I got home that day. And I've fiddled with it, I've fidgeted with it, I've enjoyed it, looked at it. So they are first impressions. I do need to carry this. A knife this nice that somebody sends me, I'm sort of, ooh, see that? Good thing I didn't carry it, because then I could get blamed for this clip. Look at that. Yeah, that's interesting. I could probably tighten that real quick, but yeah, I just feel weird carrying somebody's knife that is this expensive, because what happens if I scratch the clip? That's what I do a lot. I scratch clips. I scratch things on knives, you know, because I don't baby them. I carry them in my pocket. I run into walls. I take them out and I use them. I'm not really the type of guy who does any kind of safe queen type stuff. Yeah, if there's like a harder task and I have a really nice knife on me, you know, and a cheaper one, I'm going to use that cheaper one. Or if I can reach for a cheaper one close by. But if I don't have something like that available, I will just as easily take out the nice knife. Now, if it's a loaner, that's different, right? But anyway, this has this white carbon fiber, which is really cool. It's basically just regular carbon fiber with little specks of white, I guess, in it. It's going to be hard for you guys to really catch it, but there you go. You can see that pretty good. See the white in there. It's really cool looking. You have this cool backspacer / lanyard post type thing right here. I like that because it's kind of integrated. If you don't like a lanyard, you don't have to worry about it. Has a really nice flipper. Good jimping on it. It has a decent size to the flipper. It's one of the reasons this is one of my favorite Shiros. A couple reasons. First one is it's the liner lock, and it's just so important, especially as a lefty, not to have any lock bar pressure issues. And having a liner lock takes care of, you know, 90% of that stuff, which is awesome. And then I also like the flipper tab. It doesn't stick out too far, but it's not too minimal. Shiro tends to have flipper tabs that are a little too small for my taste, you know. Of course, it has that Shiro action. If you're right-handed, you can do that. Let it drop and just get out of there. If you're left-handed, you get to play the detent game and see where it, you know, passes. This one's really good. I haven't ever caught it at all. I'm sure. Let's see. Where is it? It's right there. So it breaks right there. I mean, there's almost no way to have that be an issue. It's already past it there. Yeah, that is incredible. So great job by Shiro there on the detent. If you're not going to have a detent ball ramp, then do it that way. You know, that's a good way to do it. I like that. Ergos are fantastic. Again, it's a liner lock. So it's a little beefier than the frame lock versions, which in this case feels really good. Their frame lock versions, I guess, are a little bit too thin. They feel okay, but this just feels my hand much better. You land on this jimping right here, which is very minimal, very smooth, but you do feel it. It's a good traction point, a good location point as well. And then you get good control there. You can't choke up, which, wouldn't it be cool if it had a choil, but I say that about everything. Yeah, again, the action's phenomenal. I haven't cut anything with this, and guys, I don't know if I will. You know, it's a Shiro, it's M390. I've heard they do good M390. Seems to have a good edge on it. I'm sure Jared enjoys cutting with this if it's in his collection. It has a relatively thin blade or thin behind the edge. So I'm sure it's a great cutter. I just don't plan to really do much with it because it's an expensive loaner. Yeah, overall, I'm just really digging it. It's a cool knife. Again, it's a Shiro, and I don't know. I get bored. Shiros do not excite me. That's one of the reasons it came home, went in the case, and just kind of stayed there. And I occasionally take it out and go, oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good. And it does. It's phenomenal. It's just, they're boring to me. It's just a flipper, a really good one, but it doesn't do anything very interesting. You know, it has that smooth, controlled close, which I do like in some cases, but I'm more of a guillotine type guy, like the haptic, the Evo. That's the kind of action I want. I want a violent type action. Like even this J-cape right here, you'll see how it kind of like, I don't know, it just has more of a, it's just more exciting to me on the close for some reason. It's just too smooth, I think. And you have no sounds on the close because it just glides down. I mean, you get a little bit there. I don't know. Yeah, it's just something about Shiro that doesn't get me excited for whatever reason. I'll probably see if I can tighten that just a little bit with a flathead. Or maybe I'll ask Jared about it first. But we'll see. Anyway, that is the Shirogorov F3R. I'm pretty sure. The title will have the correct name in it. And it's a cool knife. Big thank you to Jared Neve for letting me check it out. Full review to come in a few days, a week. We'll see. I got to get it in pocket. And I got to actually cut some stuff with it. I won't go crazy, obviously, but I got to do something if I'm going to call it a full review. So that will be coming eventually. And yeah, really appreciate you guys watching. I love you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.